And with a bit of delay, hello and welcome to this Friday session of Snowrunner out of Albany River from Ontario, Canada, right? Yes, I got it right. We're back, and today I'm probably going to be alone because none of my mates has actually time. So we have to kind of reorganize what we actually want to do today. Because the title said lots of water booms, I don't think we're actually going to do those. Because they request quite a lot of material, and I'm not sure if we're actually able to provide all that. But what we're definitely going to do today is the serious business. With the gold being back here. Can I actually jump into that one? This should be 8 of them. Is it actually 8? I think it's 8, right? Oh yeah, there's the other stuff. Okay. So let me see. There are 5 of them. If I see that correctly. 1, 2. Oh, it's hard to see. It's very difficult to tell. But if I'm looking like that, then I see 5 times gold written there. We got sideboard semi-trailer, which is really fortunate because we're probably going to need one of those. And that one actually fits 5 cargo, depending that gold is just 1, which we're going to find out in just a minute as we head up here to that one, which are just 3 if I see that correctly. And that's pretty good because 3 are no real difficult to get to well anywhere. So we should be able to do that. The thing is though, here comes the hard part. We still can't refuel over here. There's no way we can do that. We need to bring them all to the railway station. So I think what we're actually going to start with is bringing over a refueling vehicle with a big tank over to the service hub here. So that whenever we come across that point, we can actually refuel. And I think even after today's session, we're probably going back and forth over this slot, over this point there quite often. So I think that's the choice that we should do to bring something over there. And after that, we're going for the gold. Because then we could actually take whatever we want to deliver it. And I'm thinking of taking the... Can we get in there? I don't think we can, right? Wait, Caterpillar? I don't know. Oh, we can actually enter that one. That's pretty cool. Don't really like it, but it might do the trick. So that's okay. What else do we got? Oh, that's the one that we left there. Okay, that's fine. Wait, how much fuel he has left there? That's quite a lot. And we got something on our rack up there as well. Refuel. That's 120. It's nowhere near enough, but we could use that one as an interim stop. There's 100 in there. Oh, that one's pretty much empty. We need to take it back. That's the hard part. We need to take it back. So the thing is, well, we can't just really make it any shorter. Oh yeah, let's just start tracking that one. There's no way we could actually go from there up to the station and then going back to the other one, taking the stuff with us. Okay, this one will involve a couple of things and vehicles, and we're probably going to drive a lot. So it is what it is. Okay, let's grab something that can actually fit fuel. This one would be the ideal choice for the first 3. Because it has a crane, it has a 3-slot cargo bed. But then again, we don't need 3 slots. Or should we actually do the transporter one? Maybe we'll just doing the transporter one first. So let's see. So there's no all-wheel drive. But we could actually check out if this one goes good to where we need it. Right. Let's try it. Not the most sophisticated, but I do love the big fuel tank. Okay, as always, please sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And yeah, feel free to check, feel free to hang out. Really appreciate it. And let's have a good time. So let's get cracking, let's roll out. And first time, we're bringing over the refuel vehicle. I think we could actually take the front road because it's a little bit shorter. No, wait, it goes over here. And then to there. Yes, let's start with that one. So the thing is, though, if we're going up to this... It doesn't make any sense to go back down, does it? Just makes sense to crawl here through the back and get up there. Still pretty okay-ish, but you don't have to take the way back. Alright, folks, let's roll out. Here we go. All-wheel drive, div lock is always on. I do hope it actually gets through. I guess we're about to find out. Okay, looks good. I actually don't know where I'm going again. I always forget that we need to take that route uphill. At least first. Actually very poor design choice to don't give that thing no all-wheel drive, because I think in real life this is gotta be one of the strongest all-wheel drives out there. No, we don't get over the rock. You've gotta be kidding me. Yeah, like I said, it's questionable if this one gets actually to where it should be going. It just has so many flaws that, well, it's hard to use. Let's put it like that. Still, I like it, and the capacity is enormous. Okay, I'm ready to go to the right. I'll have to leverage on that, but yeah, it's not the easiest one. Especially you have to go a long way before you actually put it to use. That's not one of the strengths of the vehicle. just the front wheels were always battling the back wheels. And likewise. Since it's all the power going to the back wheels, they just shove the vehicle into whatever direction they fancy. Makes steering very difficult. Actually, just predicting where it might go is a bit of a magic. As you can see here, I'm steering full left and it just goes a bit right and then straight. Not the best fun I had. Ah, we're going. Oh yeah, the very bad ground clearance is another issue with that one. We actually did with that one in the first place. I think we had to deliver some. It was also in Canada. We had to, and the first time we went to Canada in Snowrunner, I think we had to pull some mining trailers with lots of mining resources and stuff. They were special equipment. They were just made for the season. So I think that's what we were actually doing with that one. Oh, that looks pretty though. Okay, we're getting close to our destination. Where we can finally actually leave it put. And grab our first delivery truck for the gold. I think we'll take the Paystar. Not sure if he will make it with this fuel tank because it's very small and he burns up a lot, but he's very capable and pretty fast even on the rough terrain. And we'll just try it. Just to get the service up, because then this biggie will be waiting for us with lots of fuel. And after a second refill, we should be able to get to the railway station without any bigger issue. So yeah, let's try that, because this one has a crane and has 3 slots in the back, so we don't need to fiddle around with the caterpillar. How do you call it? The forklift. So near to the left here, right? And then we should be at the service hub. Yeah, there it is. Nice. So we did the worst part already. Just took us 20 minutes, more or less. So I think we're good for now. Alright, there we are. Let's stop the engine, get back to the warehouse. To the garage, sorry. And there's the Paystar. So, let's see. We got the water tank in the back, which we don't want, because we want our carrier rear. The sideboard, and then we can actually grab our loading crane as well. And that's about it. Nothing more we can put in there. Can we actually get some cool kind of paintings for that? Huh. That's the one I did. Because I thought of going for black and yellow, but I don't know. I do like the blue white though. I think we'll just leave it there, the default. Okay, let's see if that one actually has enough fuel, because the 280 are probably going to hell in no time. We'll give it a go. It's much faster than the other caterpillar that we just used. Hey there, O. Great that you're stopping by. Hope you're doing all right. Yellow, black, yeah, I don't know. Or black, yellow, call it whatever you like. But I kind of like the tone. But the idea was to get a nice and shiny gold. But somehow the colors aren't really shiny in that game. So yeah. I kind of lost the idea again because it wasn't really looking that well. What did you do? Yeah, a more gold and yellow tone. So for now, I'm sticking with those trucks that has some extra spray paints and stuff. I keep those, and for the other ones, I'm actually sticking to the default paintwork, because it's kind of the how you could say that. It's kind of the storefront for the vehicle itself, you know, like it's the individual. It's like the colors from that truck. So yeah, I kept them at default for now. Hell, YouTube recommended me your life. How did that happen? What a miracle. But I'm happy it did. Because no one knows what YouTube does. YouTube does YouTube things. As always. Ooh, that's a nice sunset. Ooh. Just behind the trees there. Somehow YouTube always know what game I started playing. Oh, does it? Oh, there you go. So you have it. YouTube knows everything. So did you actually start playing Snowrunner? That's pretty cool. But did you started playing the successor, the kind of successor, like the Roadcraft game? Somehow they spying on us for sure. Oh, they definitely do. I think they've proven that more than enough. I don't think there's actually even a doubt anymore. First, maybe we just pack those for a moment so that we know where the other one goes. Yeah, just started playing Snowrunner and Mudrunner. I bought them on the sale on Steam. Oh, that's great. Okay, cool. I already like them. Yeah, we're playing Snowrunner for... We're pretty slow, I have to say that before telling you this stuff. But yeah, we've been playing it for 4 years now. Like every Friday. At least we try every Friday. Wait, something's not working here. Why isn't it going on? Wait a minute. Oh, shoot. And yeah, it's been a great journey so far. And since we're only at Season 9 and Season 16 is going to be out in probably a couple of months, there's still lots of things to do for us. Where is it? Oh, nice. Okay, we got them all. Can we actually refuel from that one? That is huge. That is huge. No, the source is the caterpillar. Oh, that's great. Okay, cool. So we actually will be making it. Restore the crane. Let's get going. Okay. Oh, wait. Before I forget. I have to turn on the beacons. So how far you already got in Snowrunner? We actually out of the base game yet? Like Timir is the last, I think. Yeah, it's Timir was the last region from the base game. After that, you're going into Season 1 in. Geez, what was the first season? Was it Kola Peninsula? I think it was Kola. They're really chill games if you want to clear your mind from everything. Oh, absolutely. That's why we do it. That's actually what we do it. We come together every Friday, put on the game, talk a little bit. And I've just thought at some point, why not just stream it? Put it on there. Let the people relax who don't want to play it or just can't or whatever. And yeah, just comment from time to time what's actually happening. It's one of the major reasons why I put away all the hot things that are on there, just to get a more relaxed, more grounded experience. Currently in Alaska. Oh, nice. Alaska was fun, especially in the beginning when you don't have all the very powerful and all the powerful trucks and all the very, very useful upgrades and all that stuff. Alaska was fun. But yeah, I think Alaska actually took us longer than Tamir, because Tamir was... There were some really tough spots on those areas, but overall, the distances were long, but pretty okay-ish to traverse. So Alaska really is the first big challenge to get to. Well, anyway, talking about challenge, I think the first large log transportation in Michigan took us like 2 hours to cross the flooded river. That was the greatest experience of all that we had in that game. That was just so funny. Why is it really stuck here? There we go. But yeah, since you're playing Runner as well, if you have started it already, what's the difference compared to Snowrunner? Because we haven't played Runner. I don't know any of the early games. So I was always wondering what might be the difference. What's that task though? Oh, that's one of the water booms. Where are you from, if I can ask? Well, sure you can. I'm from Germany. Northern Germany. And right now it's pretty sweaty over here because the humidity is actually going to kill me if it continues like that. Tomorrow's supposed to be a super hot day. It rained today, like all day. So yeah, we really in for a surprise, I guess. Okay, let's turn the map to north. Okay, we're getting there. Fuel? More than okay. Great. I think that should actually do the trick. Would be awesome. What actually could do? Oh, I got an idea. I don't know if we actually can make it, but we should. So we can leverage off the crane of the Paystar that we're driving right now. So we bring them back to the second spot where the rest of the gold is stored. So we don't need to take another vehicle with a crane to that spot. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. That might be a good idea. A bit of high range to push through the mud. Okay, there's the other water boom. Yeah, another damaged water tower needs to be fixed. But probably not today. We'll see. Okay, left or right? Oh, I need to go right. Okay, there's the service hub. Awesome. So half of the way is cleared already, if we got there. And it's just the second stretch getting to the railway station, which shouldn't be that hard after all. The more worst to run is behind us. To be honest, in Mara, you can only deliver logs, like small logs, medium logs, and big logs. And that's all. I don't know what to say more about Madron. Just started it. Oh, okay. It's fair, though. Well, I guess there's probably some involvement throughout the game. So, yeah, maybe it just started small, you know? With just a couple of cargo things to transport and all that. And if you checked out like the successor was now released, which is called Roadcraft, where you can finally build your own roads. Lots of people wanted it for Snowrunner for this game, but yeah, I think it was really difficult to implement. So I think they would have done it if it would have been easy, but yeah, they put it into a completely new game where it is the actual star of the game. Is the sole purpose of Roadcraft is to build roads, to make things, to make paths where other trucks can go along and all that. So yeah. So maybe in just Mudrunner it was just a couple of logs and that's about it. The thing I read though is that the physics in Mudrunner were superior to Snowrunner. That's what I read a lot of times. I don't know if that's actually true though, because I haven't played it myself. Okay, we're still not. Alrighty, that should be it. Okay, just to the left, always to the left, and then we're at the railway station. Alright, let's do it. Let's kick off. Okay, where do we need to go? Oh, straight ahead. Okay. The fuel tank's pretty good. Oh, wait, I'm stalling. If you want, we could play together sometime. Try to find Snowrunner buddies these days. Oh, yeah, I guess most people are actually close to the end, or yeah, just finished it, huh? Is that an actual shortcut here? I doubt that might be a good idea. Let's stick to the main path. Maybe we could do that sometime. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do like I always wanted to do a community episode. So we're just put out an open game or just start a stream and then put out the session code, and whoever likes can connect then, you know? Maybe we'll do that in the next couple of weeks because, yeah, I think that might be a cool idea. Don't know when, but it could be a thing. Yeah, that would be good. Okay, cool. Yeah. On the other hand, I think if you look at, I know it sounds a bit weird, but if you look at the Steam discussion groups, I think there's still people looking for other players. So maybe that will be an idea to find like-minded people who enjoy Snowrunner. I would still love to help out like new players, you know? Because I've oftentimes read people going there and writing who want to play. Like I'm starting new, and there are always some responses there. Okay, so where do we have to drop it off? It was in the bag, right? Okay. Fuel looks good, so we might actually be able to pull that off. That would be great. This should be our drop off here. All right. 3 gold delivered. Just 5 to go. Bricks, corner blocks, service spare pipe, metal rolls, small pipes, packaged sand. What do we need for those? Metal beams, metal rolls, small pipes. Everything was there, right? Huh. Could be a thing then. It's not the water tower, the burn warehouse. There's some of those things as well. I try that. Maybe also look at some Snowrunner Discord community service. Yeah, that might be another idea. Or maybe at the if you're into that thing, you could check out the Reddit. I think there should be other players out there as well. That'd always be another good spot to look for fellow players. Alright, what we actually wanted to do is, because we have a truck with a crane, we want to go back to our service hub, refuel again. Not too much, but refuel again. And then we go back to our second, to the actual gold mine. And then just leave it here for now. And then we have to take out another truck who could actually fit this sideboard semi-trailer. And then we load up the 5 gold pieces onto the trailer and have that one gone off to the railway station. So that's the rough plan. Yeah, I don't know if you want actually any guidance or not. There are, and also depends on what you got on Snowrunner. If you just got the base game or additional seasons, all that stuff. There are a lot of good. Just don't want to spoil it too much for the sake of it, but just this allow me that little help. There are a lot of good trucks hidden just behind the start of different like seasons. So if you want to just start off and collect a couple of capable trucks, then you might just jump between the seasons, do 1 or 2 missions, and then you actually unlock another really good truck. There are a couple of those, so that might be a good starting point, because it makes the tougher regions a little bit more bearable if you start off with proper trucks. I got all season pass. Okay, boy. Oh, well. Then you're in for some ride. And a lot of time. It's nice. Okay. So yeah, just like I said, that might be a thing that you could try if you want to make your life a little bit easier. A lot of good trucks to be collected along the way from just hopping into the different regions, and yeah, just go out to 1 or 2 missions, and then you'll be gifted one of those, or you get the location for one of those. You just need to recover it, and then you can put it into your garage and put it to use. Exact details are out there in Steam guides, and I don't know which size. There are thousands of those, or just YouTube guides on those. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. If you want to make your life a little bit easier there, then you could try this strategy. Especially, don't want to ruin your mood and your motivation, but yeah, especially if you're going to hit season 4, which is the actual breaker for a lot of players. I think there are a lot of people who, in the end, just went and skipped that one. It's just painfully tough. And it feels on purpose. They did it on purpose with that one. But you will find out once you get there. Sometimes it's just stupid. It really was. Season 4 was just stupid at times. But beating it was all so much sweeter. When I started the first time Michigan, I got all DLC trucks in garage, but I try not to use them for now. Okay, yeah, the situation is a little bit different then, right? I see, because when we started out, we just had the base game, I think, and the first year pass, like, so season 1 to 4. And all the trucks on these you had to unlock, so you won't got, at least I didn't got, I just got 1 truck. No, that's actually wrong. I got a scout and another truck. But I didn't bought the DLCs until we, I don't know, was halfway through Michigan, I think. Was the Bandit and the Marshal. Like, the Marshal was the scout, this little Jeep there, which is super good. And the Bandit was slow, but also very capable of going any terrain. So those were the 2 kind of vehicles that I had pretty early after start. Through buying, I think, the year 1 pass it was. They more often than not saved our lives because, yeah, they were the only ones who could actually get through it. 160. Let's make 1 more because I don't know. It's not that far though to get up there. Okay, off we go. So what should I do with them? Sell them and edit save file to remove money? Nah, just leave them there. I mean, if you got them, it's good. You're doing it correctly if you don't want the big advantage, then just leave them in the garage and don't use them. That's all you can do, really. Or you could just go ahead and sell them and just leave the money where it is. Why not? Oh, I turned the whole way drive. Yeah, no. I tend to try to keep one piece of every truck. And whenever it's necessary, like in Season 8, where farming is going to starting. And since the host is the only one who gets the rewards, like different trucks and things, I had to like buy and spawn 4 tractors. So it was pretty expensive, but yeah, in the end it's needed because then my mates could start farming without me, because I was just driving the cargo back and forth. Oh, sun's coming up again. Actually turn that off. A little bit wobbly up here. Oh, there's actually some asphalt. That's great. Okay, so it's just that deep part right before it started here. Ouch, that hurt. Oh yeah, that hit pretty badly. Okay, well here we are at the mining facility. And there's our gold. 5 pieces of it. And there's our trailer, which is empty. That's great, because it needs to be. Could actually just park it in front of it. Okay, so now that we have this one there, we could go over to the garage and grab out our infamous, the one and only, it's actually heavy, the Zix. And we need to customize it to, so what was it, the semi-sideboard? I think we need the low settle for that one, right? Where is it? Sideboard semi low. Yeah. Sideboard bad. No. Settle high. Oh no, don't tell me this one just gets settle high. You gotta be kidding me. Oh no. Shoot. So what games you play? I expect Snowrunner. All kinds of, actually. On stream we're actually playing Ready or Not, but we're going to finish that one in the next 1 or 2 sessions, hopefully. Then I play Escape from Tarkov with my mates, because we got into the PvE mode and been playing that one for a couple of months now. Well, not a couple of months, it's going to be a year and a couple of months. But we're taking our time. And then, yeah, just whatever comes to our mind. We played Raft for quite some time. What do we play before that? Snowrunner? Yeah, we played Snowrunner for 4 years, so it's a big part of our get-together time. And what we actually played before Ready or Not? Can't remember. Oh yeah, we played the Payday 2 lookalike, the crime boss, Rockhay City. Which was fun, actually. It was a pretty cool heisting game. They actually added some new missions, so I should go back and take a look there. Okay, so he can't take it. He can take his head low. He's a pretty good fuel tank. I don't know. Might be choice. What could we take? Heavy. The bore. This was pretty good, but it's way too low. We could take the big coal. Yeah, I don't think that one will fit the roads. The big coal, that one is huge, but it can't take set low, right? Because it's way too big for that. Okay. What else could we take? Off-road. Oh, we could take the Tiger. The Tiger's always a good choice. That's the old one. Might also be a good choice. Azov might be a good one. What else do we got? We have the Tetras. They're pretty okay. Can't take the Scouts though. I think we're going for the Tiger. Should we take the old one? Can the old one actually just get it? Can he take a settle low? Oh yeah, he actually could. And then he got his own crane. Huh. So wait, this one has 330 liters. What about the other one? 330. But a lot better power to weight and all that stuff, huh? I guess we're taking the new one then. Okay, let's put the saddle low on it and let's get going. Can we put something else in the bag now? Oh, yeah, you could take the crane as well. We'll bring down our power to weight though. And since we got a crane, I think we don't need it. Let's just leave it there. Okay, let's leave the garage. Walking a bit naked. But then again, who cares? Biggest question of them all. Which way do we take? There's no way we're going to get through here, huh? So we have to take the way around. Let's take the latter one. I think it might be more reliable. Probably the same distance anyway. Let's get going. But yeah, my mates actually said they want to start roadcraft already, but I was just telling them, guys, before we actually start roadcraft, I want to have Snowrunner finally finished. And as I tried to told before, it's still like 6 seasons to go. No, it's 7 to go because we're at season 9 and they're going to be 16. So yeah, we still got lots of stuff to do. When that is finished, we're probably going to, I don't know, take a step back from driving off-road for a moment. I'm actually the only one, or does that sound like the soundtrack from The Last of Us? It really reminds me on that. Do you think season 16 is last season? I got an unpopular opinion on that. I do hope it is, because I actually want to finish that game at some point in my life. And I won't be able to if they start, or if they just go ahead and put out season after season. So I hope season 16 might be the last one. Because now they got 2 other games out that they want to support as well. Like, you know, they have Runner, which didn't have a great start, but I think they come a long way. And nowadays it's pretty cool. Where it's more or less about the scouting. And then now they had the, I think, very successful release of Snowrunner, which Snowrunner, I'm telling you, I mean Roadcraft. Both of those games need support, love, and content. So yeah, I think and I hope they will drop Snowrunner then, because look at it this way, Snowrunner, I think it still looks fantastic. It still plays great. It is a great game. Otherwise, you wouldn't have spent so much time in it. But it's going to be, when it came out in September, I think. Yeah, it's going to be 5 years now. It's going to be 5 years old in 2 months. So yeah, I think it's time to move on for them, because in the newer games they can add so much more cool features, and you know, like, do completely different and awesome things. It will be just way too much headache to be implemented in Snowrunner. But I do think there will be another Snowrunner. That's I think completely settled already, because it was such a huge success for them. I think there was something written like that a couple of days back. So they're secretly already planning ahead Snowrunner 2, or whatever it might be called then. Maybe they call it Sandrunner then. I don't know. If the first one was Spin Tires, the second one was Mud Runner, the third one was Snowrunner. So maybe we should have a vote on what the next one will be called. They add more seasons, I'll never complete it. Yeah, that's the thing, you know. I love to have games finished before I move on. Not like doing every little single, like, hunting achievements and stuff like that. That's not something I fancy, but like the actual main game, I love to have that done before moving on. Also, as a way to like honor the devs, the developers, so that they come up with all the content and put time and effort in it. So yeah, I wanna honor that and trying to beat all that. I know it not always makes sense, but that's kind of how I feel about it. It's all the reasons why we keep playing this in year 4 for us now. Because at some point in time, we actually want to beat it. Season 4 had a huge impact on that, because I think Season 4, for the majority, it was actually alone, because my mates were fed up with it. They lost all the fun and hope. But yeah, it got back, and after like those really, really long, big seasons, you're going to have more change and variety after that one, because the seasons change faster then. And that's really nice, because you every so often get a complete new area to explore with different tasks, different kind of mechanics. Like in Season 9 now, you have to put out fires and stuff like that, which is pretty great actually. They could have gone a little bit further with that, but it's okay how they did it anyway. So yeah, and I think they keep on building on that one for the upcoming seasons, which we weren't been in for now. Okay, we've been at our service hub. Now we're going back to the mine and grab the trailer and hopefully then can load up the gold. Maybe they call it Dune Runner or Sand Runner. Could be. They actually did this. I think they did, right? They did the Dakar Rally game. Dakar Desert Rally. From the famous Dakar Rally. That's actually happened in real life. And so they did something like that before. So maybe they take such an event like that and build the whole economy around it with trucks to, you know, like deliver goods and all that stuff. Repair things, build roads. Maybe they could add like a couple of features from Roadcraft in that, and then again could add some features from Expeditions in it, where you have to like drop off a drone from your back of your from the back of your truck and have to scout away a path, maybe through a cave or something like that, and then like map that after that. Yeah, they nowadays have a huge array of mechanics and things that they could actually implement. So it's going to be really interesting to find out what they come up with. Careful through here. Not that we just get busted by one of the rocks from the sides and just damaging our fuel tank or something like that. Would be actually really bad situation. Okay, here we're at the mining facility. Now let's attach this trailer. Oh shoot. Nah, it's too far away. Wait. Oh, it was very not where it had to be. Oh. There you go. Alright, rock and roll. Let's load up. Oh yeah, I need to start the engine first, otherwise I can't operate the crane. Fits as well. Right, just 3 more to go. Going pretty smooth so far. do hope he accepts it. Oh yeah, he actually does. That's nice. Okay. Alright, we're lock and loaded. We could now give the tank a little more fuel. And yeah, then it's off to the railway station. Enjoy the Snowrunner night. I have to go. Alaska's waiting for me. Thanks for stopping by, mate. It was a pleasure having you. So, yeah, enjoy the game, mate. Have a lot of fun. Alrighty. And we're moving off to the railway station with all this precious gold in the bag. Do I have to watch the turns now? Because, yeah, it's going to be a little bit longer in the bag. Ouch, that's what I meant. Where does that actually lead us? It goes here into the black area where we haven't been. There's another path to that one. I guess there's some point where we need to check it out anyways. It's kind of interesting though. What's actually happening? We're stalled. Why are we stalled? Wait, let's turn on that one. No? Guess something's not right. Okay, well, let's try the... Is that small one? Oh yeah, it's... It's a super small tree. Let's try that one. That looks a bit huge. Okay, nice. I don't know. We were completely stuck. Or stalled. Pretty much stalled, I guess, not stuck. Let's get back to high gear and push our way to the service hub. Okay, cool. There's our repair spot, which we absolutely need because we did some damage. And damage is gone. Okay, now we just refuel and go back or continue our way to the railway station. Cool music. Splicing it in that trailer, right? Alright, let's move off. Oh, it's probably that the load is too heavy and he doesn't know how to pull on, push further, especially if it's even just the small, a little bit uphill. So we somehow need to push over those spots. Look into those situations. That was super close. Woo! Do shake a little bit. That was intense. It's not the best idea to go full force with high gear. Might cause trouble. Oh, sorry guys. That was not supposed to happen. Drinking some lemonade here. And it got the better of me. I'm very sorry. A little bit too much gas in it. Okay, now time to rub it off. Let's see what happens. 4, 3, 2, 1, and off. Okay, nothing big happens, but we get a contract completed. Xmas evacuation carried out. Serious business. Are you saying you had absolutely no temptation to drive off into the sunset with all that gold? You are a true professional. You certainly deserve this handsome reward. That's quite some cash. So yeah, there you go. We get serious business done. Whatever we do now is just bonus. And I tend to try to get one of those water booms fixed. So there's 2. What does 2 need? A cabin. The cabin is hard to come by because for a cabin we need lots more. Metal beams, metal rolls, and a cabin. For a cabin we need other stuff. Where's water boom 1? Metal beams, metal rolls, and a small pipe. So maybe we're just going for the water boom 1. Maybe we actually finish after that. Depends on how long we take to get there. So yeah, let's try that. What's water boom 4? That's packaged sand and small pipes. I would actually start to try to do that first. 2 small pipes of 4. We don't get 2 packaged sand there, but 1. But it's not far away, so maybe we try that. Water boom 4. Okay, let's see. What can we... What's that, actually? Too much fuel? Okay, that's more than enough. Okay, maybe let's drop off for something else. I don't know. Okay, good. Let's check out. We should get everything we need from the warehouse here. After we repair the railway station, there's lots of stuff in here. So let's see. 2 times packaged sand and 2 small pipes. Bricks. There's what's metal woods. Small pipes. And there's packaged sand. So we actually have all the ingredients that we need. Okay, so let's go with 2. 1 of those. And another of those. So we have the small pipes done. And then it's just out here again. And then it's, if we're coming on to the left. And then to the right. Not that far. Alright, let's get off. Turn on the beacons. Move out. Oh yeah, could turn on the light as well. Oh, trailer got catched up there for a bit. Maybe that is a bad approach. Let's try to reverse back in there. Oh, that's actually the construction site. Oh, that was the wrong one. So that's the way I need to go. Okay, it's just the task. The second circle. Nice. So just once more. No, what do we need? Just one more package sand. That's neat. Cool. We'll get this one sorted out. Oh, great. How much fuel we have left? 187. Should definitely be enough to get to the railway station, get back to here, and get back to the railway station again. Then it's going to be interesting. Okay, this one will be a little bit crazy because we just need to bring one more additional package sand. But we can't take anything else with us because we need all the free cargo space to be able to bring enough for Water Boom 2. No, was the 1, right? 2 is the one that we're not doing because we need a cabin. 4 is the one where it's close to being finished. And 1 is the one that needs 1 metal beam, 1 small pipe. So both together, metal beams are 2 cargo spaces, small pipes 2 cargo spaces, and metal rule is just 1. So you would get everything on a trailer, which would be great. So we get those 2 out of the way. Let's see if we can actually achieve this today. This went a lot better the last time we were here. We need to get out a little bit more. Do need to get to the second square. Where'd you get an animation? Hooray! Water tower completed. Water boom 4. Boom! Let's get the water flowing all over this place. That's huge. Okay, I can't do anything with that because, yeah, we don't have a water tank. Okay, back to the railway station. Is that the right direction? Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly, okay. And there we do... Wait, where's the other one? Oh, it's down there. Okay, wait, let me shortly attend to that one. Ooh, lots of lights. Okay, we need to go straight. More or less straight, okay. So it's that one here, and then we try to give the other fella a little bit of fuel. We should be able to make the run back to the service hub after moving back to the railway station. From there off, we need to get to Waterboom 2. Oh, we haven't accepted. Wait a minute. There you go. Was it 2? No, it was 1. Start tracking. Okay, here we go. Okay, that should be more than enough to get where we need to go. Okay, just 1 sec. Just had to open up a window here because it got a little bit hot. Now the cool fresh air from outside can get in and cool my PC, but also myself. This warehouse, or that once was a warehouse, is supposedly one of the goods that we need. It got a metal roll, it got a metal beam. Should we take both of them? So we need a metal beam and a metal roll. Yeah, let's take both. Let's take that one, and let's take that one. And it's gone there. Nice and clean. Okay, so we're just off for the small pipes back to the railway station. Good. It was small pipes, right? Small pipes, yeah. Okay, right. Ready to go. Okay, we start off by getting back to the service point, and from there, which one do we actually need to take from there? Swinging back, and then we want to get to water boom 1, so we need to take the back route, so like going straight through the service hub and getting to the left way. Water boom 2 is what we come across then, and water boom 1 is the one that we wanted to achieve. That should be to the tunnel, right? To the other area. But we don't want to go over there now. Just want to get on that small piece of tarmac so that we can accelerate a little bit. Just a little bit. Path pretty worn out now. That's why we're not making much way in the time that we're stuck there. But hopefully we just get through. That's all that matters right now. I think the trailer got stuck there, huh? Oh no. That sucks. Should have tried a shortcut, huh? Crap. Dude, we can get across it now. Yes, okay. So it was actually stuck there at the tree, the fallen tree. We're arriving at the service hub right now, so another time for refuel and repair. Do hope he still has enough fuel left in him. Oh yeah, there's plenty. Okay, should be enough. Okay, just that way, followed up to not the first water boom or water boom 2, but to the first one. Okay, let's go. Just actually following that path until we arrive. Shoot. Let's repair first. Don't want to miss the chance. To the left on that over-flooded path. Okay, that was too much. Don't go into high gear on that ground. thought the path would actually lead there for a moment. Sorry, fellas. Yeah, I messed that up. Absolutely. Right, there we are already. What a boom, too. Wait, one. Sorry. And here we go. Nice. And another one completed. What a boom one. You see, and you say we didn't need that. Of course we do. Now we're cooking. We are almost done. And we get another water station as reward, which might be useful. I don't know if we actually need that much in the back here because there isn't much left to do. Though I don't know what on contracts will come later on because there are a couple that are locked away now. So there's still some fire depletion to be done. But yeah, guess we'll figure out what's what and where it might be. So, I think that's it for today. It's getting pretty late here. And I'm a little bit tired from the week, to be honest. So, I think still was huge progress because we did all the gold delivery stuff. So, we finished serious business, which was one of the major contracts here from the Weymouth Mining Limited. And we got 2 water booms completed, 2 more water towers, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, next time we'll hopefully continue with building the remaining ones, and then we'll start off with probably moving over to the burnt forest. Right. So, thank you all very much for watching. I think that his name was O or Zero. Thanks for hanging out, and everybody else, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for having me. Wish you a very, very, very great and awesome weekend. And yeah, I will be super happy if I could see you here in the channel again at some point. Oh yeah, as always, I try to append it to my streams now because everybody does it, and I don't know. I think it's just funny because if you guys want to do it, you do it. If not, then it doesn't matter if I say it or not. But like, comment, subscribe for the YouTube algorithm. Okay, guys. So that's it for today. Again, thank you all very much for watching. Please do take care, everyone. Stay safe, and yeah, as I said, I hope to see you guys all the next time. Bye bye. Danke, ach, dir auch schönes Wochenende. Und danke fürs Zusehen.